All right. What's up, guys? I apologize for this late video. Kind of review of game 4 and a preview of game 5. As you can tell, I've been sick for the whole weekend. I caught it because of the weather change. It just freaking one day it's 80 degrees and then the next day it's 50 degrees. It's like, what the fuck? And then I went to work that day when the weather changed like that, and I've been fucked up ever since. But I'm better now because yesterday I was worse. So I'm actually getting better today. Just a little cold or whatever, but uh, you know, whatever. All right. As you already know, we lost again at home in the playoffs. The Sixers outsmarted us. They, you know, what really lost us the game. It wasn't because of the turnovers or coaching or what it was coaching. I take that back. I completely take that back. What I was trying to say, the refereeing, all those things are the reason why. But the main reason why we lost is because of free throws. Do you understand how many free throws I think we missed like at least almost 11 to 15 free. I don't know exactly. You guys can tell me in the comments. But we literally missed 11 to 15 free throws in that game. At least 11 free throws. That is unacceptable when you're in the fucking playoffs. How do you miss that many free throws in the game? That's what lost us the game, guys. Look, when we are an offensively challenged team, you don't go to the fucking line and miss free throws. This team has been doing this all fucking year. They act like they can't make a fucking free throw. It's getting to the point where Hassan Whiteside makes more free throws than fucking Goran Dragic, or they're about the same. It's like, what the fuck? All right, how do you miss that many free throws in the playoff games? Boggles my fucking mind. It's like you guys don't want to win. You don't want to win. This is a fundamental of the game. Rebounds, defense, free throws. Those are fundamentals of a basketball game. And this goes back on the coach. The whole coaching staff this time? Why in the fuck did these players not practice free throws? Fuck all these weak ass plays you guys practice, all these weak drills and bullshit, and conditioning and blah blah blah. And make him look like a bodybuilder. Let him make him run like Usain Bolt. Fuck this Miami Heat practice regimen bullshit. Make these guys make free throws. Make them do 2 hours of free throws. Fuck it. Make a whole practice of fucking free throws until these guys get down. Their free throws do matter. Especially in the playoffs game. They matter. Free throws matter, guys, if you haven't noticed. They've been doing it. And it's not just this game. This team has been missing free throws all season. They were like this last season. You gotta make your free throws. You have to. Now, that was the biggest fish in the room, or elephant, whatever you want to say. The officiating was terrible at the end of the game. How the fuck does Josh Richardson not get, or Joel Embiid does not get called for holding Josh Richardson on that pick? That was an illegal pick. The guy's shoulder is already popped out of place. You're gonna hit him with an illegal pick and try to hold him for a JJ Redick 3? Come on, you gotta call that, man. That's blatant. That's blatant. Like, come on. Are you serious? This dude literally got clambered by Joel Embiid. And let me get on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, you soft, flopping, flailing motherfucker. You did it again. You keep flopping and flailing because you're soft. This dude can literally be a beast, but he's soft. He has a soft game. Trying to get cheap calls and shit on Hassan Whiteside because he knows Hassan Whiteside was giving him trouble on the defensive side. Joel Embiid he literally couldn't score against Hassan Whiteside. I think he was like 2 for 11 in that game. He had trouble scoring against Hassan Whiteside when Hassan Whiteside was on the floor guarding him. And that resulted in him flailing and flopping. Every time he couldn't find a way to score on Hassan Whiteside, he would literally flop or flail to the ground trying to get a cheap call. It worked sometimes. The other times it didn't because the referees are like, fuck. And I thought there was a new rule with this flopping bullshit. If you flop blatantly like that over and over, you get fined. I guess they got rid of that once the Big Three broke up in Miami. Figures. This was just a terrible executed game once again. We had to lead for the first quarters. It was a physical, you know, game, but we collapsed in the fourth quarter once again. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. You know, the series is pretty much over with. We need either. I'm gonna say that at the end of the video what I think that should happen after the season. But yeah, we pretty much Brett Brown. They did a little tune in with Brett Brown and on with his bench and his players when we were down, when we were up, and he basically was confident that they were coming back, and they came back because they know how, you know, elementary our defense can be sometimes, how, you know, elementary Eastbo can be. Eastbo had the bad rotations in once again at the end of the game. When they're going fast, you don't keep your big man out. You got to keep your big man in for those off. Even Dwayne Wade said in the press conference that if we would have got those offensive rebounds or just rebounds period, we would have had a chance. Dwayne Wade did all he could at the end because no one on this fucking team has the balls to step up in the clutch. Goran Dragic, I don't want to hear anything about him being an all-star. That guy's a joke of an all-star. Last year was a way better year for him. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him this year, but he ain't showing like an all-star. He's playing like a normal starter. You know, no one stepped up. You know, Winslow missed 2 key free throws at the end of the you know, right at the end of the game to really help us get the lead back. He missed 2 key free throws. Josh Richardson at that point, you know, he tried to, you know, do what he could, but I mean, when you have a fucking shoulder popped out of your damn socket because some big flailing flopping motherfucker named Joel Embiid wants to fall all over you, then what can you do? I mean, my God, they need to do something about that. You're too fucking big to be flailing and flopping around like that. You're fucking 270 pounds. You can't be flopping around like that. You're gonna fucking break someone's arm. You know, I didn't like the fact that Ben Simmons set that hard of a screen on Dwayne Wade. Have some respect, man. You know, you ain't tough, dude. You're not tough. Trust me. We get UD out there to give you one hard foul, you'll be playing scared for the rest of the fucking series. So don't think you're gonna intimidate us. You know, James Johnson, kudos for stepping up for his teammates and all, but you play like shit at the end of the game. You fucking committed 2 turnovers in a row right after possessions. And then you let Ben Simmons blow right by you and dunk. A wide open dunk. It's like, what, dude, should I be calling you J.R. Smith 2.0? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking high? Are you retarded? This is the playoffs, man. Are you serious? I mean, you're the same size as Ben Simmons, basically. Why can't you hold this guy? Or you can't just let him just run to the paint like that, wide open. It's like, are you serious, man? You know, it was just terrible, man. Everyone played like shit. Sunlights actually did show a little, you know, he got better with more time. I'm just going to say that. Sunlights, I mean, when you give him more time and you get him more involved, he touched the ball a little more in the game, you see what happens. You got to give everyone the ball. This is not a one-on-one all-star type of team thing. Everyone needs to touch the damn ball. I mean, I wish we can get a San Antonio Spurs assistant and Pat Riley can groom him into being the next good coach for this team or great coach for this team, because Eastbo, my God, your offense is garbage. Your team doesn't even, you know, they're not a good defensive team the whole game. And my thing excuse me. My thing is, I think the reason why this team collapses in the fourth quarter because they just spend so much energy in playing almost perfect defense, or, you know, playing hard as hell on defense just so the game could be close. And then at the end of the game, they have nothing left. You got to blame that on us not having a lack of all-stars on this team. Like, back to Eastbo, I'm not done with you. You're a disgrace. You're overrated as fuck. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Ray Allen won you those rings, along with Mike Miller. You are just a joke of a coach. You're a joke. You're overrated as fuck. You know, y'all. Oh, and I saw in the interview at the end of the game. Oh, we're this close. Well, what the fuck, dude? We're this close? Are you fucking serious? We're this close to almost winning? We're fucking down 3-1. That ain't close. We're about to get eliminated tomorrow. Talking about this fucking you're this close to getting fired once this season is over with. How about that? You fucking joke of a fucking coach. And now you people are seeing what I've been talking about for the past. I literally been saying this since 2014. Honestly, really been talking about it in 2015 when I had my old channel and when we lost in the playoffs. You know, Dwayne Wade's last year before he left Miami. And we lost in the playoffs against Toronto. That was all on East Bo. That was terrible fucking coaching by him. I mean, Jesus, this dude is fucking garbage, man, when it comes to these situations. What is wrong with you? He was a video coordinator. That's what he was. He was a video room guy. He was never a coach of men. That's not East Bo, man. And I wish Pat Riley get that through his thick skull. But Pat Riley now, the reason why, now that the guy had 2 rings, Pat Riley's not going to get rid of him. And that's sad. He reminds me of Jason Garrett, but he just has rings. That's all. What else I was going to say? Yeah, you know, Dwayne Wade tried his best. I do believe Dwayne Wade shot a little too much in this game, though. You got to pass it around a little bit, man. Someone's going to make a shot. Why the fuck Wayne Ellington wasn't in the game more at the end? Because we know we've seen him all season make clutch threes or go-ahead threes to, you know, get us in the league or tie up. Why wasn't he in the end of the game? Boggles my mind. Why did TJ even start? TJ didn't do anything this whole game. I understand your hand has been hurt. If your hand's hurt, then either start Dwayne Wade or Rodney McGruder, or give Rodney McGruder some minutes. Because this is ridiculous. You give me 13 minutes and you only attempt 1 shot. That is not good. That's not good. I can't have that on my starting two guard. That's unacceptable, East Bo. That's on East Bo again. You play injured players when you got a whole guy like Rodney McGruder on the bench that can shoot the 3 and play excellent defense. Boggles my fucking mind. What else I gotta talk about? That's pretty much all, guys. We lose another game at home in the playoffs. This is supposed to be a veteran coach, veteran team or whatever. Fuck that shit. It looks like the Sixers are probably going to the fucking NBA Finals because the East is wide fucking open. This is why I'm so fucking aggravated because I believe you look at a team like Toronto. They're choking to Washington. We could have easily beat Toronto. Cleveland, they're not a good team. We could have easily beaten them. Boston, they let the Bucks come back on them. The 8th seed, all these teams that I'm naming in the playoffs in the East right now are complete garbage. But we so happen to go against the hottest team right now in the 76ers. This is Miami Heat fashion, though. This is Miami Heat fashion after the Big 3. We're not even smart enough to pick the right team to go against in the playoffs. It's crazy, man. Who in their right fucking mind makes sure that they go against the hottest team coming out the East? Who does that? Who fucking does that? And then people are surprised we're in the hole that we're in. The Golden State Warriors are smart. They went against the San Antonio Spurs instead of the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're a smart fucking team. They're a smart fucking team. Because the San Antonio Spurs, while they are a great coach team, they literally have no one out there but G League players. So they can easily beat them. Why can't we be a smart organization like we used to be? I don't know why. I don't know why. Now, this is the end of the video. I want to talk about. I should probably do this after the series, but I'm going to give you a little glimpse of what I'm going to say after the series. Hold up, before I say that, you guys want me to be positive? You want me to say we're going to win Game 5 or we're gonna triumph all the way to 7-game series on Dwayne Wade back? How about we do that then? How about we do that, huh? How about we fucking do that? Even though there's a slim fucking chance of that happening, we're all on for the ride, man. We've seen crazier things in the playoffs. But how about we we come back from a 3-1 deficit. That would be it. That would be very entertaining. Yeah, whatever. This is the end of the video. What I was gonna say, I got fucked up. Dang it, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, once we lose this series, or how about this? If we lose this series, or get beat in 5 games, which there's a very high chance we will because all the momentum's on their side now. East Bolt's got to go. Dwayne Wade, although he's been playing actually good this series, it's going to be probably time for him to retire. And either we get a superstar down here in South Beach by this upcoming summer to be with this team, or you blow the team up and you tank and you try to well, I'll talk about that in another video, but you try to build the team up, and you try to go get a superstar that I see coming in the draft. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not this upcoming draft, but next year's draft. You guys already know what I'm talking about, because that guy is a once in a lifetime player. But you gotta think of something, Pat Riley, because this team constructed right now is not winning you an NBA championship. They're not even getting to the Eastern Conference. This team is not a winning formula, and especially with this fucking coach. You don't have LeBron James, a prime Dwayne Wade, and a healthy Chris Bosh to lean on. You don't have that no more. And a young Udonis Haslem. You don't have that anymore to lean on and hide all of your deficiencies of a coach. You don't have that anymore. This video is long enough. It's pretty much almost 17 minutes. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Let's try to, make this series interesting again and try to actually somehow, because this would be the hardest game. If it was a game 7, a game 7 and a game 5 when you're down 3-1 would be very hard. Let's try to come back and make a great comeback or something. I don't know. Fucking, have some pride. Have some fucking pride. Because this culture bullshit we talk about, yeah, it looks like a first round exit to me. That's what culture looks like in Miami right now. I'm out. You guys can tell I'm very frustrated. He life for 305 out. Let's actually try to leave this series with some dignity. Let's get it.